If you've got employees travelling abroad, one of the main covers that first comes to mind is business travel. This kind of policy would provide covers such as medical expenses whilst working abroad, repatriation back to the UK, as well as smaller covers such as lost luggage and cancellation of the trip. Another cover that you may wish to consider also, if you're travelling to high-risk countries or hotspots, is kidnap and ransom. This kind of policy would provide cover for the ransom itself, as well as providing you with a specialist consultancy who work as a team to negotiate direct with the kidnappers and also help hold the hand of the client throughout the process to give you the peace of mind that your employees will come back safely. The kidnap and ransom policy is not necessarily as expensive as you may think, and it is definitely worth looking into if you are going to high-risk countries throughout the world. If clients are working in overseas hotspots or high-risk countries, we'd recommend that they refer to us for our advices, and there's a number of things we can do. The first check may be that they go to the Foreign Office website to get a general overview of guidance of any potential areas not to visit in the country or particular precautions to take. But if not, we can guide them through what to do next if they're still looking for further advice. If they've got a business travel policy, there's also a 24-hour hotline which they can phone up for pre-travel advice, or alternatively they can speak to ourselves and we can give them our advices and guidance, send them information. And if they've got other policies in place, such as a kidnap and ransom policy, there's often additional facilities in place where they can have pre-travel screening, go through questionnaires from either the insurers themselves or perhaps outside partners. But the main thing is to ensure that they're aware of the situation within the country and they've taken the necessary precautions to protect their employees whilst travelling to that particular location. Deciding when to evacuate employees is a difficult question to answer, and there's not necessarily a definitive answer. It can be actions by the Foreign Office recommending that all employees are evacuated due to a political situation, or alternatively it could be employees aren't happy with the safety of their employees in a certain area and they want to make the decision to pull them out of that particular country. If you have a business travel policy with insurers, cover will typically only respond if it's an official political evacuation. However, if you decide that you want your employees removed from that area, we can also facilitate this, and it can be done via insurers, although there still may be a cost associated. You can call the 24-hour helpline and they'll help with the logistics of removing those people from that area and returning them to safety, although it would be at the client's own cost. And the other version with insurers, the same thing would happen, although the cost would be fully covered if it was an official political evacuation situation as deemed by the Foreign Office. So in either of these scenarios, we recommend that you phone either ourselves, our claims line, or alternatively insurers' 24-hour helpline.